Take that. Whoa. I did it. I'm so good at this YouTube thing. There we go. Hello, 0 people. Thank you for not being here. Oh, that's right. The camera's over here this time. That's okay. I'll just sit here and be a millennial and look at my phone. Oh, there's a person here. Hello, 1 person, 3 persons. Look at this picture of Aspen when she was little. I love this picture. She's awesome. They're all awesome. T-Stam and William Taggart. Shalom, y'all. And Haas is here. What's up, Haas? Ha, was just watching your decentralization video. Joke's on you. No, hi. Good to see you here. I feel like it's darker than usual in here. Gordon, shalom, brother. Anthony. Hey, Anthony, how are you? Well, I hope. Sup, Digital Alchemy. Hello, brother. I'm so used to the camera being over here, but it's not over here. It's over here. I suck. I'm bad at this YouTube thing. I've only got a little over 450 videos now. So, I'll figure it out one of these days. Look for the little tiny circle. Talk to the little tiny circle. Good evening, Patriot CB. How are you, my brother? So, let's have a quick recap. I had the best Sukkot I've ever had. The only Sukkot I've ever had, but also the best Sukkot I've ever had this past week. And I am now... What's up, Ernie? I'm now back in Texas. And frankly, not terribly excited to be here. If my mom and my sister and my brother-in-law were not here, and Squid. I had a good talk with Squid today. But if they were not here, nor would I be. So, however, I do find myself, hello from Arizona, negotiator. I will trade you, Mr. Negotiator, $6 for 1 Katahdin Ram. Fair? Fair. Officially independent. Good job, question mark. So, I found myself back in Texas. I had a phenomenal Sukkot with Brother Gordy, Sister Lois, and Brother Hobie. And it was awesome. We went up to Shofar Mountain for Shabbat. Hello, Zombie Hunter. We spent Shabbat this past Saturday up there, and it was awesome. There was like, I won't give you numbers because OPSEC, but there were a lot of saints there. It was a really good thing. Like, we had a blast. It was awesome. And then yesterday came, and it was like, boo-hoo, I don't want this to end. My dude, what's up? I'm not officially independent. We're going to talk about that next Monday with Squid. There's actually some pretty interesting things that will be happening with the channel, so it'll be a good time. I feel pretty good about it, actually. So, so we did the Sukkot thing, and it was awesome. And now I'm here in Texas, like, what do I do? Hello from Iowa. What are you, a Kern former? Or Karn former? I'm late again. Put my smart up phone for a while. Hi, Kurt. How are you, brother? So I come back to Texas after 9 days of being away, and I had all these packages. Hello, negotiator. Shalom. Yeah, I already said hi to you, man. You gonna trade me a Katahdin Ram or what? So I got all these packages, and I'm like, we need to do something. I need to open these packages. So I have not looked into any of these packages yet, so we're gonna do a little bit of a mail call. First and foremost, I'm gonna have a sip of this. I've never tried it before. This is the TX blended whiskey. Shalom, Palmetto. Good to meet you, brother. Smells pretty good. We'll have just a shot of that. That ought to be enough to put me to sleep because I've been up since 3 a.m. and it's now 6:30, pushing 7. 6:38. So, cheers, y'all. Pit stop in Mississippi on the way home. Yeah, you need to get home already, dude. You're like, you are the internet. Wherever I go, you are there. It's starting to get a little creepy. I'm just saying. Are you a Jew or a Christian? Neither. Neither of them quite get me. And that's another story for another time. But I'll tell you this. I read this book called The Scriptures. Although I was just given the Jewish Study Bible by Lois and Gordon, which is awesome. And I am a Christian that keeps the Torah, the commandments of God. So that's what I am. But that's another story for another time. That's not what this live command, Israelite, there you go. That's not what this live stream is about. So, anyway, we got all this mail to open, so shalom and cheers. Let's have a sip and we'll get to it. It's actually really good. Pretty sweet. 41%, 82 proof. Are you a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ or not? Well, I don't know what the capitals are for, but yes, I absolutely believe in Jesus Christ as the Messiah. Yeshua is HaMashiach. Jesus is the Christ. We're not going to yell anymore, though. Okay? Cool. And if you're new to the channel, go back channel. I've only got about 50 videos talking about that. So, simmer down. Next. Mail call actual. First things first, this box is from somebody whose address you don't need, but this is from the Sasquatch, the mighty Sasquatch. There are things in here. They're heavy. Well, if you were a mere mortal, they'd be heavy to you. However, as a bear, I laugh. Wow. It's bubble wrap. He got me bubble wrap. The Sefer and the Sefer Lexicon. Thank you, brother. Just from holding this and the weight of it, I can tell this was not an inexpensive gift. So thank you. And for people like me who still have trouble finding the books, look, it's all labeled. Right there, you see that? Good evening, Banshee 518. Bo needs to stand anyone, I'm here. For sure that. So this is cool. This is very cool. This is really cool. I'm gonna look forward to this thing. So, like, predominantly what you're gonna have in here, it looks like, is almost like the scriptures, a chumash, eh? You know, it says Yahweh and Elohim. You know, rather than the Lord your God, it'll say Yahweh Elohim. But that's cool. Cool book. And very, like, this is an authoritative tome. First live show. Hello, Retta. Hello, Banshee. I already said hi to you, man. But hi anyway. 2 or 3 of them. Bill Doc. Hello, Bill Doc. This is an awesome book. This is an awesome book. Thank you, Sasquatch. Thank you. Man, I'm gonna now I'm gonna have to send you an email. Say thank you. Sefer of the Prophet Malachi, also called the Book of Prophet Malachi. Love it. That's awesome. So that's super cool. And like, it feels weighty. This is the kind of book like when your kids act up, you whack them with. Boy, you need Jesus. You know? This thing is serious. Roger that, brother. I hope you emailed that lady I told you to email because she's awesome. But you should pray on it. And if you go look at it, and if you step out of the truck and you feel, boom, the weight of God-made flesh resting on your shoulders saying, this is the place, then you buy there. Strong. Roger that. Okay, and then we have the Sefer Lexicon. This, I literally have no idea what this is. Although it says names and places. Son, let's hit the book. Exactly. Or let the book hit you. You know, one or the other. Wow, man. Dang it, Sasquatch. Like 36 of them. This is really cool. So here we go. Like, I just turned to this page. You see here, right? So this is like names and places. It says Jesu or Yahoshua or Yahuwah, Yahusha is salvation, like Joshua, right? Or Yeshua, aka Jesus. Literally means salvation in Hebrew. A lot of people don't know that, and that's what's cool about the Old Testament, is you get a lot of context for the New Testament. So Yehoshua or Yeshua is the name of HaMashiach. That means the Messiah, right? So do I believe that Jesus is the Christ? Yes, I do. It's literally right here in this book I'm holding. Also the leader of the tribe of Ephraim, Yahusha, is the son of Nun that led the children of Yasher into the promised land. That would be Joshua. And the high priest of Zechariah, the son of Yahutzadak. So there you go. This is cool. So it's got pronunciation in here. It's got the Hebrew, and it's got the the translation between the Hebrew and the English. This is really cool, man. Man, dang it, Sasquatch. I hate it when people do nice things for me. Now I gotta do nice things for you. But for real, that's awesome. Look at this. This is like 15 pounds of book. Referring to the Torah as being done away with the church age. I missed all that. I'm not going to engage in that, guys. Y'all are welcome to believe what you believe, as am I welcome to believe what I believe. I am a Christian who keeps the Torah. Okay? Are you near the Ozarks? No, Dean Henderson, cool dude. I don't know Dean Henderson. I am Opseki, bro, kind of near the Ozarks. William Taggart, I didn't see what you said, but I've been engaged in arguments about the Torah or not the Torah before, and I believe what I believe, man. So, I mean, with all due respect, we're just not going to go there. Although, I mean, I would encourage you this. I do every Saturday morning. Hey, it's Mike Woodward. Look who it is. Hey there, guy. I've only did like 4 videos for you on Patreon recently. But with all due respect, if you have questions about the Torah, I do a video every Saturday. It posts where we read the Bible and we talk about that. And then also, usually on Sunday nights or Tuesday nights, which this week will be tomorrow, we bust open this book right here, which is the Scriptures, which is the New King James Version, but in Hebrew. And then we read. So it's good stuff. So if you're curious about that, what time's that? Usually it's like first thing when I wake up Saturday morning, I'll post it. So it's usually available, I'd say, by 7 a.m. Saturday morning. It's up. And then there's dozens of videos back channel. There's even a Shabbat playlist here where what I've started doing is reading. We're just reading straight through Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. So that's what we're doing. And right now we're still in Genesis. So it's a good time. I use them for my drive to work during the week. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. That's good, Mike. That's good. You should be in the Word more. All right. So thank you, Sasquatch, for that mail. I mean, legitimately, guys, this is awesome. Like, this is, man, humbling. Okay. Next. Guys. These, I kind of know what these are, but I don't. There's a gentleman who watches this channel, our channel, and he has a company called GoGage Tactical. GoGage, like 12 gauge, G-A-U-G-E, Tactical. And he sent me these things. He said, hey man, can I send you some stuff? I said, yeah, you can send me some stuff. And he said, okay, well, I'll send you some stuff. And I said, hey man, if it sucks, I'm going to let the world know it sucks. And he said, they don't suck, I'll send it to you. I said, fair enough. So, what this is, man, wow, he hooked it up. We got 3 of them. See this light right here? See that? Where's the camera? See that blinking? This is a follower. See that? GoGage Tactical. Light the reload. That's awesome, Mike. So what this does is this is a follower for your 12 gauge that fits inside your magazine tube, that when it feeds the last round, this little light comes on inside your loading, your mag well, the loading well on your 12 gauge. And so he was like, man, I'll send them to you, they don't suck. And I said, that's cool, because we're gonna check it out. If they suck, I'm gonna tell the world. He's like, no man, they don't suck. So it draws your focus to the reload area. It's a smart LED, flashes when empty. It alerts the user of an empty magazine tube, and it aids in high stress and low light reloads. Basically, yeah. Hey man, Gordy, I got 3 of them. I'll give you one to evaluate, dude. So these things are pretty cool. And this guy, man, GoGage Tactical wholeheartedly supports the brave men and women who support our way of life. Visit our website to learn more and join our journey, GoGageTactical.com. So you guys can see that there. Yeah, I've never seen these either, John, but I think they're really cool, and they're very universal. This fits like all of the popular Mossbergs, the Maverick 88, the Remington 870, 1100, and 1187, the Keltec KSG. Just right here. This fits like most shotguns. So, yeah, these things are awesome. And the idea is that when you run empty, especially in low light, when you're holding that shotgun, right, and you flip that thing over and you're shucking rounds in, it draws the focus of your eye right to the magazine well on the 12 gauge. So these things are cool. I have not used them yet, as you may have surmised, because I just took them out of the box. But wanted to let you know my challenge video is up. Well, maybe I'll check that out, Mr. Man. But yeah, these are going into testing. How do they work, Mike? I don't know. They got a smart LED in them, and they know, I guess it's by pressure. They know when there's not enough pressure on the spring, and that little light comes on. Need one of these lights for my M4. RJ. No, you don't. You're good. One GSW is enough. So, and we got some literature here. Hello and thank you. Please read carefully. The GoGage light is a reload aid. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Yeah, this is awesome. So, you guys might check that out. I'm going to be testing these things out and see what we get with them. I imagine they're going to work just fine. They're pretty cool. And this gives me an excuse to go shoot a 12 gauge in low light situations. Oh yeah, it goes in the tube first, brother. It's the part that pushes the shells from the magazine tube into the receiver. So it's called the follower. It's the thing in the tube that pushes the rounds toward the receiver. Body bag t-shirts are in. They will be shipping out. We're going to start shipping tomorrow. We just got them today. So they're in. The next round, my brother Hobie, I like this. He said, y'all Texas boys got it wrong. It's hashtag buzzard feed. I got a feeling there's going to be a Bear logo shirt with hashtag buzzard feed on the back coming pretty soon. Maybe a long sleeve. We'll see. Because I wear so many sleeves all the time. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's pretty funny. So GoGage Tactical, y'all should check them out. Good dude. I love it when I get emails from people and I say, hey, if your product sucks, I'm going to expose you. And they go, bring it. So that's what he said. And he put, I said, send me one. Yeah, he does need to do that video. I said, send me one, and he sent me 3. So next, we got another package right here. Oh, I know what this is. In upstate, any long sleeve would be nice. Miles, where are you? Upstate New York. I got another one of these because they were still available at Bonfire. Yeah, upstate New York. Hey, listen, Miles, if you're not voting for Larry Sharp, I don't know if we can be friends anymore. For the gubernatorial race, which, by the way, gubernatorial is a ridiculous word. That word should not be in the English dictionary. But yeah, you need to at least check out Larry Sharp. Yeah, I got another one of these because Spoon Boom, Squatch, thank you for all the thank yous with the thing. Man, Sasquatch, these are awesome, brother. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Did I mention thank you? Thank you. So, I got another one of these because they were still available at Bonfire, and I got an alert that was like, hey, 3 days left, and so I bought another one. So that's cool. We know what that is. Next, I think I know what these are. Yes, thank you, brother. You're the man. You're the man. Aha! All right. Story time with Bear. These are... So this past, Wednesday, it was a Sukkot day, and we were going to cut some firewood. Y'all will see a video on this. And we go to cut some firewood, and I told our brother Hobie, said, hey man, both, and this is embarrassing. Yeah, I'm having a pretty good day. Only been up since 3. Both of my saws, my bigger steel saws, needed oil caps. And I was like, yeah, they ought to last. I just ordered some. Both of them. The oil caps busted on both of them. So there I was, knee deep in grenade pins. No. So there I was with 2 chainsaws, neither of which I could run because they wouldn't hold bar oil. So these are gas and oil caps for an 066 Magnum. Thank you, Chinesian Amazon. I don't know, brother. You might have to go to bonfire.com. No duct tape. Mike, the one saw cost more than a bad used pickup truck. It was like $1,500 to replace it. So no. The 066 is basically irreplaceable. Plus I've had it for 15 years, question mark. So this is an oil cap and a fuel cap for the 066. And then that's trash on the floor. Then this is an oil cap and a fuel cap for an MS360, which I dropped on the floor, but also broke. Did you manage to get around to the Axe video for Patreon later this week? I'll tell you this. I have managed in the last 48 hours to upload 14 videos, and most of them are for Patreon. So maybe you just want to stay tuned for a little while. Just something to think about. Just saying. Warm in Pennsylvania for October 1st. It was 82 degrees here, which for Texas is quite pleasant. Gentle breeze, not too humid. So, not bad, honestly. It was pretty nice in Oklahoma, actually. pretty nice in Oklahoma this past week. So, yeah, Smiles, I did an axe video. Me and Hobie did an axe video. I thought it was a pretty good axe video, actually. And it will be uploaded to Patreon. Bruce Filbert, good evening, brother. No, Gordon, you didn't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, there will be an axe video. What part of Texas? OPSEC, brother. North Texas. Let's say east to west between Tyler and Wichita Falls. North to south between the Red River and Fort Worth. You have no axes there. I'll send you an axe and we'll be even-ish. I'm guessing. These things are like... I feel like you dropped some coin on these, brother. Man. I'll make you an axe. And by make you, I mean buy one and scribble my name on it with a Sharpie. Okay, so moving on. Another thing that I got were these. See that? Those are microphones. Exactly, Mike. That's exactly right. We'll get to Squid in a minute, John. He's doing pretty good. But these are microphones that clip onto your lapel. Because I was telling Squid earlier, I was always of the opinion that he just spoke softly. And then when doing videos with my wife, I would have to tell her occasionally, hey babe, you need to speak up. Then I did some videos with Gordon and Hobie this past week, and it's occurred to me that I'm the loud one. That everybody else speaks normally, and I just speak really loud. So, yeah. And Squid was like, you just figured this out? Yeah, I really thought that you just spoke like a mouse, and it was you that was the problem, not me. But apparently, I'm the problem. Delicate flowers. So... apparently I'm the problem. So, Dr. Squat Soap. I should do a video on that. So I got these microphones, and this is a step in the right direction for that. And then relative to that, these just came in the mail. Relative to that is this here magazine came from a company that I just bought a sound mixer from. With just a tiny bit of the Patreon money so that we could have that sound mixer available for better sound quality on the videos and then also for actually doing a podcast, because I have recorded, I'm not gonna lie, at least 2, possibly 3 hour-long podcast episodes on my phone. And the infomercials, don't forget the infomercials. Be back to watch you later. Roger that. And I got another mixer from Scott Shetty gave me. I need to send it to you. Hey, are you the one that bought all of Scott's stuff? Yeah, send me whatever you got, man. I need microphones. You got any microphones? Sorry, I'm being choosy. Send me whatever you got, brother. I'd be happy to have it. Better quality, my brother. A couple. How bad is it of me that I don't have a knife handy right now? So anyway, the point is illustrated by the fact that they sent me a magazine because I bought a mixer from them. So, so there you go. That came in the mail. And then, let's see, what else we got? I guess lastly, what we'll talk about is this company. You are loud. I'm loud because when the rounds start firing, Patriot CB, somebody's got to yell, get down, take cover, return fire, effects on target, blah, 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 blah. Damn it, Palmetto, put your clothes on. Right? And you're going to need to hear me when that stuff happens. You know what I mean? So, this is Kiwi Co. And I get these for my kids each month. They're really cool. My 2 older kids. And they're like artsy, craftsy. They get a box. It's like one of those tactical subscription boxes. but there's like a project in each one each month, and they're really like stimulating for the brain, and my kids love them. Excuse me, they just love them. Like Harlan has the buildy ones where he has to like build and put stuff together, and you know, one month it's electricity, and the next one it's like mechanical engineering, and then the next month it's like basics on physics, and then the month after that it's like how does flight work, and we're going to build a plane, and it's just very cool. And then Cheyenne gets the artsy ones like the painting, drawing, paper mache, papier mache, I believe is the French. Who cares? It's French. So that's a cool company. If you're wondering, like, if you have kids or grandkids and you're looking for maybe a subscription box to stimulate their brain, they're not terribly expensive either. I think they're $15 a box per month. And they haven't got one of them that I thought, wow, that's crap. Like, they're all awesome. Definitely better. There's no such thing as too many axes, Steven. Just grow more arms, okay? Look like Goro from Mortal Kombat. Or Vishnu. That'd be great. If you could just Vishnu out so you can hold 8 axes, we would all appreciate it. But if you need, like, looking for some mental stimulation for your kids, I would recommend it. Kiwi Co is the company, and they have subscription boxes for everything from like 2-year-olds to like 15, 16-year-olds, and of varying degrees of complexity, obviously. But really good stuff. So that's mail call for today. We got a lot of cool stuff, man. We got a lot of really cool stuff, and this is this stuff's pretty good too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It's sweet. It's sweeter than I thought it was gonna be. This TX whiskey. I guess I was hoping more for like a like a Maker's Mark bourbony kind of back end to bite, and this has a front end sweetness to it, but it's really not bad. I give my kids a small block Chevy to rebuild. That's a good idea. You know what you should do? Build me a 289 high performance so I can put it in a Ford Ranger. Okay? And I want a locking rear differential as well while you're at it. Thank you. So, what's new with y'all? What's going on? Oh, we asked, John Ishii asked how Squid is doing. By the way, John, put up the link to your online store or your email for your online store, because John has a gun store and sells dehydrated food, which is kind of in our wheelhouse for what we do here. So John, put up your link again, please. And if anybody here is like, hey, I need to get some SHTF food, go give John your money. Your gun and ammo heavy. I need more food storage. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Everybody needs more food storage. You never get to the point where you have enough, honestly, but I would recommend you get to 3 months, and then 6 months, and then 9 months, and then a year. And then at a year, you can kind of breathe a little, and then go 15, 18, 21, 24. But that would be for you, your entire family, everybody who's coming. I'm coming to your house, plus some. Hello, Lois. How are you, madam? I'm well. I'm glad to hear that. What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be in, like, the Northeast? Okay, good talk. So, John, post your link. Okay. Thanks, John. No problem. Oh, Friday. Roger that. And Squid. So we asked, how much water to store do you think? Here's the thing, man. You can't store enough water. You just can't. So you need to have water holding capacity, and then you need to have water capture. So like 2 big IBC totes, and then a big Berkey, and then gutters and roof surface that feed the IBC totes. Thank you, John. So ideally, as much water capacity as you can have. In Texas, I have 330 gallons. And that is like about a month's worth of water if we ration it for cooking, cleaning, and drinking. But I'd love to have 10 times that. So Yeah. But you should really have as much water carrying capacity as you can. Mountain House freeze-dried foods. I think they're delicious and expensive. That's what I think. Really good quality food. A little high in the sodium, like most of that stuff, but really good, tasty food. But it's not cheap. $9 for 2 servings, man. $9 will buy you 18 pounds of rice. So, you know, things to consider. I mean, you can. I mean, for real, a 20-pound bag of rice at Walmart is $8.43 or something like that. So, I would not like get a pallet full of Mountain House, unless you already have a Connex box full of rice. In which case, then go crazy. And no, rice is not the be-all end-all, but it's absolutely a start, and it will fill you up, and it will keep you from dying. If you don't believe me, ask Asia. So, anyway, water capacity, need to buy spot silver. I don't know what that means. So, okay. But you should have as much water carrying capacity and holding capacity as possible. Get you a big Berkey and a couple backup filters. And the big Berkey's like $300-ish. For some people, that's a blink of an eye. For some people, you're saving for it. But either way, it's worth it. And then, genetic testing, here I come. Want anything from Nebraska? No, I don't want anything. There's just corn and white people in Nebraska. I know you mean the Northeast. You know what I'd love to have, but will not travel well? I would love to have a Sicilian pizza. But that's going to be hard for you to bring back. I know, I'm messing with you. So I'd say probably a couple of IBC totes would be a great place to start for water. And then build out from there. And if not IBC totes, then get you some 55-gallon drums or whatever. MRE figured out the pizza ration. So, okay, so how is Squid was the question. Get the biggest Berkey you can afford, then you manage the big Berkey, trust me. Squid as well. Squid is busy with life things. There's been a lot of rain here in Texas, so his children, 2 of them are in baseball, and their baseball schedules have been obliterated, and now they're playing baseball like 3 and 4 nights a week instead of 1, which is why I'm not at his house doing this live stream with him right now. But he sends his tentacle love and warm squishy regards, and he will be back next Monday. And at that time, we will explain to you the outline of what we think the channel is going to look like going forward, considering the fact that I will be in Arklatex, and he will be here in North Texas. But we have a plan-ish. And it will be fine. I'm really not overly concerned about, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? Because he's cool, I'm cool, and we have a plan. So, he's good. He's just busy. And, I mean, he's got 3 young boys at home and another one, older one, living near home. And, you know, the brand new baby and work. And I'm leaving him at the shop. He's going to be all alone at the shop without me. And so he's just got a full plate of life right now. But he will be back. So, man... Hey Bear, Purple Alpaca, it's Keith. Man, I didn't even see who it was that posted that, but as soon as I saw Alpaca, I knew who it was. Hey Keith, how are you, brother? So, yeah, man, that's where we're at. That's where we are at. I'm just smoked. What should I do with big totes in winter? I have been draining down to about 2/3 before my 3/3 freezes. I'm guessing you're in the northern tier. I'm glad, Keith. Okay, so hold on. Let me move this over here. Okay. What do you do to toast to keep them from freezing? what you can do if you are on grid is you can get one of those. I think they're about $30. Zub Zub, Tennessee, Roger. I think they're about $30. They're an immersive heater that you can put into a water trough or a water tank for animals, and they're just basically a coil, an electrical coil that plugs in that keeps water from freezing. You can do that. You can wrap them in black plastic. You can insulate them. Underground, yes, that's a lot of work though. Is the medieval torture device still up? I don't know what you were talking about. Do I vacuum seal my rice? Okay, Zub Zub. Try an immersion heater. Just like go to any farm store and look for the things that keep the water from freezing. Or you can wrap it with black plastic and insulation, then more black plastic, and that will help. Or put them inside a structure. Farm and ranch store, bear for them. Yeah, roger that. Okay, the sukkah. Yes, the sukkah is still up. I did not take it down, partly because I like it and partly because I was smoked and didn't have the time or the energy. Do I vacuum seal my rice? No, I do not. I do not. I have videos on my general storage. I have nothing against vacuum sealing rice, not even a little bit. Good evening, how are you? In fact, I would say that's probably the preferred method, but what I've been doing lately just for expediency, because it's quick and effective, is I get a bucket, I put a 55-gallon drum liner, thick plastic drum liner inside of that, I dump it full of rice, and then I squish all the air out, spin it together, push the bag down, put the lid on top. And it's really fast and really cost effective. And it keeps moisture out, and it does... There is some oxygen in there, but not a ton, not a lot. So that's how I do it. I do think that if you had Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers, that would be more preferable. But I don't, and I'm not overly worried about it. I know people who have stored rice that way for 10 years and had then opened up the bucket and pulled rice out, and they're like, it was like the day we bought it. So based upon that, I'm not overly concerned about it. What else we got? I didn't know this was going to turn into a Q&A, but that's okay. I put together a few buckets of Mountain House and MREs for emergency. They are pretty good. Yes, they are. Like I'm saying, Mountain House is delicious stuff. It's just, they kind of, they charge you for it. How do you feel about burying caches? No to the hand warmers. I've never tried that. How do I feel about burying stuff? I have nothing against it. I've considered it. I never quite got there. And, but when I was living in Texas full time, bugging out to Oklahoma, it was my intention to put like 6 of them in the ground. Yeah, and then you can geolocate them, geocache them, use your GPS, whatever. Although you should be able to find them with a map and compass, because GPS could go away, brother. But I wanted to have some intermediate places in between where I was and where I needed to be that I could restock, put a little bit of ammo, some food, and all that in there. Yeah, the way you just said that was creepy. Uh-huh. Mark them with sticks and rocks. Whatever you, if you want to put a pink tutu on them, or tinsel, glitter, whatever. You can do that. And I thought about it, and I really don't have anything against that. Get one for the chickens. Yeah. Yep. Although, I'll tell you what, Zub Zub, in our chicken coop in upstate New York, we made it airtight other than a vent at the very top, at a small vent, like a 4x4 vent. And then what we found was one of those red light bulbs was enough to keep it warm enough in there that the water didn't freeze and the chickens didn't die. So you might check that out as well. Mountain House is very tasty, a bit on the pricey side. Yep, correct. So, Mike Woodward, I'm totally cool with caches or caches. If you say cache, though, you got to swoop the pinky up. It's cache. I think it's a really good idea. You just make sure you can find them. You can get back to them. And yeah, the GPS is cool, but if the GPS goes away, then what? So I had intended to bury buckets with like some food, a spare water filter, a small fire kit, and a few boxes of ammunition. Only for a time, though, I heard, bro. I heard you're moving along, and it sounds like it's a pretty good idea as well. Not that, you know, I love concentric electric, but you do what you got to do, homeboy. Kill bugs, vacuum seal, vacuum is one preferred method. You hate concentric electric, or you hate that you have to leave? Now we're into counseling. Job counseling. Yeah, I feel you, man. Well, you know the deal. Just don't burn bridges, which I don't think you would. And if you truly don't like where you end up, go back maybe. But it is what it is, man. I'm not particularly happy that I have to leave Texas and leave the shop that I've been working at and leave this company that I've been building for 4 years and leave Squid and leave my mom and my sisters in Texas. But my wife and my family need me. And that is first and foremost my biggest responsibility outside of my relationship with God. So here I go. I get it. It's not enjoyable, but men do the hard things. That's what we do. And that's what differentiates us from boys. So God bless you, bro. It'll be what it'll be. And if it's not good, go where it's good. Because money's not everything either. So, although it is something. Oh, Squatch. Where did my beverage go? Y'all, I'm smoking. I'm tired. Been up since Trace AM. What else we got going on? Are we going to call it an evening? Lol. Something good is heading your way, Bear. Oh, I'm ready. Thank you, brother. Blackberry mead. Blueberry mead. I see. I'm colorblind. You know this. Oh, jeez. You and PJ offering tactics courses at any point. Yes. Stay tuned. I believe you're on Patreon, so you'll know first. Mead making provisions during SHTF. Bees, yeast, water, sugar, and a very large glass bottle and smaller glass bottles. And Gordon, you should probably do a video on how to do that. A friend of mine made the blueberry fruit. Roger that. Sleepy. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm all the tireds. I have tired utensils. I am all the tireds. So I'm gonna go to bed. But thank you, Sasquatch, for the cipher. That's awesome. Really awesome. Thank you, Shotgun Guy, whose name escapes me, for the GoGage Tactical followers. Love y'all. Really do. Thank you, Gordian Lois, for the Jewish Study Bible. Thank you, Amazon, for my oil caps and my microphones. Thank you, PJ, for this Viking preparedness shirt. Where'd it go? Coomp. And yeah, thank you, Yah, for life. So shalom and blessings, guys. We will be reading scriptures tomorrow night. So hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. We will be back in Proverbs tomorrow night. So shalom, y'all. Bye.